Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a closer look at a Canadian 5-cent coin that might be worth a lot more than you think. The 1867-1990 to commemorative nickel without a mint mark. Many people still have these coins lying around but in very good condition. Some can sell for big money to collectors, especially those with sharp details, errors or rare varieties. In this video I'll show you exactly what to look for, how to spot valuable examples and what these coins are really worth today. Let's get started. The Canadian 5-cent coin has a fascinating past. Before 1920 to 5-cent coins in Canada were made of silver, smaller, lighter and nicknamed the fish scale, but by the time nickel became the standard metal, the coin evolved into what we now know as the beaver on rock design, symbolizing industry and perseverance. The dual date 1867-1990 to coin marked 125 years of Canada's Confederation, when the Royal Canadian Mint wanted every Canadian to hold a little piece of national pride in their hand. It featured the familiar beaver, the same design used since 1937 by artist G. E. Kruger Gray, but this time with the special anniversary dates to commemorate a nation's milestone. Even though millions were produced, each coin tells a story of continuity, a century and a quarter of progress captured in nickel and copper. Now, what does that 1867-1990 to really mean, and why does no mint mark matter? The dual date simply means the coin celebrates both the founding year of Canada, 1867, and the 125th anniversary year, 1992. The no mint mark version is actually the standard issue made in Ottawa, as the Winnipeg Mint didn't put a distinguishing mark on this coin for circulation. That means if you don't see a W or any symbol, T's completely normal, not necessarily rare but genuine. Still, collectors care about mint marks because they indicate where the coin was struck, and sometimes a missing mark can signal a special variety. For this issue, the lack of mint mark identifies it as the common circulation coin, part of over 53 million minted. Yet even common coins have value to collectors when in pristine or historically meaningful condition. Let's look at the design details. On the obverse, the front, you'll find Queen Elizabeth to wearing the third portrait design by Arnold Machin, used from 1965 to 1989 and slightly adapted in later years. Her Majesty's calm youthful profile faces right, surrounded by the inscription Elizabeth to DG Regina. On the reverse we see the iconic beaver, Canada's industrious national animal, sitting proudly on a rock amid rippling water, beneath the words 5 cents and Canada, with the dual date 1867-1990 to below. This design isn't just art, it's a symbol of the nation's character, steady, resourceful and resilient. The beaver has appeared on Canadian coins for decades and continues to represent a deep connection to nature and hard work. Now to the big question, what's it worth? A 5-cent 1867-1992 coin without mint mark in very good VG condition typically holds a modest market value because the Royal Canadian Mint produced over 53.7 million pieces. These coins are still common in circulation, according to several collector resources, including Coinsand Canada and Numista. The VG value is around CAD 5 cents to 10 cents in average wear. However, coins in uncirculated or mint state can be worth CAD $5 to $80 depending on the grade. Rare errors such as double dies, misaligned strikes or planchette flaws can increase the value dramatically, though these are uncommon while your typical coin might. Many people confuse the 1867 original coins with the 1990 to commemoratives, thinking they're the same. In reality, 1867 coins were from a completely different series, often made of silver, smaller in diameter and extremely rare. Today the 1990 to dual date coin pays tribute to that early era, so when you hold an 1867-1992 5-cent piece, you're not just holding a modern nickel, you're holding a bridge between the Victorian era and the modern Canadian state. It's a tangible connection to 1 to 5 years of economic, political and social change. That's why many collectors keep this coin as a keepsake rather than for profit. It embodies continuity and celebration in one small circle of metal. Now let's talk about what I call the subscription concept a unique collecting idea that keeps numismatists excited year-round. The Royal Canadian Mint, like many world mints, sometimes offers coin subscription programs where you sign up to receive a series of commemorative coins over a period of months. Imagine a collection of 40 different coins, each from a different mint or design series telling Canada's story decade by decade. You could build a journey where each coin represents different theme: wildlife, history, indigenous culture, innovation, and more. Many collectors even turn this into a personal challenge. 40 coins, 40 stories, a lifetime of numismatic discovery. The 1867-1992 coin fits beautifully as one of those entries marking the heart of Canada's Confederation legacy. If you're starting your own collection, the first rule is condition and care. Keep your coins in non-PVC, plastic flips, or acid-free albums to prevent tarnish. Handle them by the edges only. Never touch the surfaces, as the oils from your fingers can damage the metal. Even a very good coin can lose its appeal if mishandled. When buying or selling, reference price guides like Charlton's Standard Catalogue of Canadian Coins or online tools like coinsandcanada.com. Always check recent auctions to gauge market value, especially for 1992 coins with proof-like qualities or mint sets. And remember, grading matters. A jump from VG to XF or MS can turn a few cents into several dollars. While most 1867-1992 nickels won't fetch high prices, their historical value far exceeds their face value. They represent a symbolic milestone in Canada's evolution from the birth of a nation to its modern multicultural identity. When you show this coin to a young collector, you're not just showing metal, you're teaching 125 years of history in the palm of a hand. It's this emotional and educational impact that makes coin collecting powerful. The Royal Canadian Mint's choice to retain the beaver to feature the Queen's portrait and to highlight the dual date tells a story of continuity and unity. That's why collectors around the world still chase even simple circulation coins, because every coin is a small time capsule. So to wrap it all up, the 1867-1992 Canadian 5-cent coin without mint mark, in very good condition, might only be worth a few cents in the market, but its real value lies in the story it tells. It connects to centuries, honors a nation's heritage, and celebrates craftsmanship. From the Royal Canadian Mint. If you want to start your own subscription collection, begin with this coin. Each week or month, explore another mint, another coin, another piece of history. Subscribe to this channel to follow our journey, where we'll uncover hidden gems, forgotten varieties, and surprising values from every corner of Canada's coinage history. Hit that like button, drop a comment about your favorite coin find, and remember, every coin has a story, and that story might just start in your pocket. Thanks for watching.